What moral dilemmas does organ trafficking create for doctors? What moral dilemmas does organ trafficking create for doctors? This is a pressing question in today's healthcare landscape. Organ trafficking raises serious ethical concerns that challenge the very foundation of medical practice. First, we must consider the principle of respect for human dignity. Organ trafficking often exploits vulnerable individuals, putting doctors in a tough spot. When doctors are aware of this exploitation, they face the dilemma of whether their involvement, even indirectly, harms these individuals. This situation conflicts with their duty to protect patients from harm. Next, informed consent is a critical issue. In legitimate organ donation, donors must give their consent freely and with full understanding. However, in trafficking cases, consent is frequently absent or obtained through manipulation. This creates a moral conflict for doctors who must balance respecting patient autonomy with the reality of unethical practices. Doctors also have responsibilities to both donors and recipients. The ethical obligation to prioritize patient welfare applies to everyone involved. However, organ trafficking can reduce donors to mere means for fulfilling the needs of recipients. This blurs the lines of justice and equal respect, forcing doctors to question whether their actions uphold their commitment to patient care. Legal and professional challenges further complicate this issue. Doctors have a moral duty to oppose illegal practices, but existing laws may limit their ability to report cases of organ trafficking. This creates tension between their professional responsibilities and the need to protect patients. Moreover, organ trafficking violates fundamental human rights and legal standards, such as the dead donor rule. This rule prohibits organ removal before death, and forced organ harvesting is a severe violation of this principle. Doctors may find themselves in situations where they cannot comply with both medical ethics and legal requirements. In practical terms, doctors can respond to these dilemmas by providing patients with honest information about the risks of illegal organ trade. They should refuse to participate in or facilitate trafficking and advocate for stronger legal protections. Reporting unethical behavior by colleagues is also essential to maintain trust in the medical profession. Ultimately, organ trafficking creates moral dilemmas for doctors by conflicting with key ethical principles. It exploits vulnerable donors, undermines informed consent, and challenges the duty of care to both donors and recipients. Doctors must navigate these complex issues carefully to uphold their ethical integrity in healthcare.